Our language is influenced by how we want people to perceive us. It is how we reveal our identity and character, and how we express our ideas and thoughts. High school students are faced with many decisions, one being who to elect for student body president. One major influence on that decision is the candidate's speeches. The language or word choice of the speeches is important because it reveals the speaker's character and qualifications.
Hello Raiders, my name is Samuel X. Thurston III, and I would love to serve you next year as your student body president. I have been very involved with student council for the past 3 years and feel very connected to the school community. As your president, I will work towards bringing more food and seating options during lunch, more school dances, and an awesome spirit week you will never forget. Because this is my last year at GHS, I plan to give it my all to be the best student body president I can be. Vote for me, Samuel X. Thurston III, next week at lunch.
I'm John Hammersmith. Vote for me because I'm awesome. I want to make this school funner. We need less homeworks and to bring back recess. I can and will do that for you as your student body president. Plus, this will look so good on college applications. Remember to vote for me, John Hammersmith, dog.
Speech number 1 is more effective because of the speaker's formal address to the intended audience, proper use of grammar, and appropriate ideas. Therefore, you are more inclined to vote for speaker 1. Speech number 2 is less effective because the speaker does not directly address the entire audience. He comes across as unqualified and unreliable because of his improper grammar and poor ideas. Hence, speaker 2 appears as the less favorable candidate. How are your choices affected by the way a person speaks to you?
Well, when they use positive words, I'm more responsive. When they use negative words, I'm less responsive, and I'll probably choose something to do if they use more better positive words towards me.
Well, I know that I tend to respond to the notion of what I can't do. So if someone speaks to me, either in a way that expresses condescension, disbelief, or just a simple lack of faith, then that pushes me to go beyond their limits and excessively surpass my own.
Language and word choice affects the mood of a situation and the emotions of the people involved. The differences between situations that use constructive versus destructive criticism exemplify how language affects emotions.
I looked over your essay. This is the most horrible essay I've read in my life. It was so dreadful to read. The writing was horrible. The detailing was just it just wasn't even resourceful. It was horrible, and it was just the most sloppy essay. It was a waste of my time. So I read over your essay. You know, although that you had a very good start, very good introduction, very good pieces, just you were slacking in the detailing part, which anyone can fix that, but had a great thesis, great conclusion, and your point of views were really good, but I feel like you could use a little more outside information to really bring the essay together. So, you know, good job right now, but you can do better.
Both clips deal with a teacher criticizing his student's essay. In the first clip, the teacher uses destructive criticism and negative language. He comes across as having ill intentions and no respect for his student, in turn producing negative emotions. In the second clip, the teacher strives to help and encourage his student through use of constructive criticism. This language results in positive emotion. How are your emotions affected differently when people use words with positive connotation versus words with negative connotation?
Well, when people use positive words towards me, it makes me feel really good about myself. But when people use negative words towards me, it makes me feel really bad. I just choose to ignore them.
My husband and I have been married for 40 years this summer, and I'm amazed, and we talk about it all the time about when we are positive with each other, how much better our relationship is than when we are critical of each other.
Okay.